What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, Girls Love Talk. And we're going to start really soon. Just got to wait for some people to come in. So, y'all gather in. We're going to get into some things. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Girls Love Talk with Taylor Marie. And I hope you guys are having a good morning. It is the top of the week. Hopefully, everything is going your way. We're trying to have a good rest of the week. So, we're going to kick some things off with some of the hot topics I got here. A lot has been going on. You got Young Miami complaining about marriage. Ha. Nicki Minaj has been doing very big things, all right? Just recently announced that she will be starting or have started already her new record label. And then you have Chris Brown throwing fans' phones, Shaka Khan talking stuff about Mary J. Blige. Rilla has fired her security guard and made him feel bad for not pretty much attacking someone who attacked her. And then you got Trick Daddy talking about the love he has for butt play. So yeah, as you can imagine, lots to talk about. Welcome. Come on in, guys. Come on in. So, for the first topic, we'll get into, as I said, Young Miami. She was pretty much explaining why she feels like, what was she saying? She was saying why she feels like she would never get married. And so we got to get into that. So give me a second, guys. Give me a second. So I got to play it.
Want to get married. I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful. And if I get married, that means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means like I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and like I'm never going to forgive you. I might no forgive but don't forget. Okay, I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheated on me, I'm going to kill him. Like I'm going to bury you for real. Because like now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it. And like now I can never look at you the same. So no, I don't want to get married.
So you guys heard that, right? And look, I think on behalf of most or all women, we all feel like, you know what? I'm not trying to stand for anybody trying to play games with me. We all feel like that, right? I mean, I think we do. Um, I don't know about the KILL part. That's a little extreme, but I get what she's saying. She's probably not saying literally, hopefully. But yeah, I get it. We're not trying to be sharing no man out here. However, the problem is with the messenger. The messenger. Young Miami, really? Mm, okay, girl, because we all know about the Diddy situation thing. And although they say that they are dating, it's giving very much sharing. It's giving very much sugar daddy, sugar baby. Um, and he just got all these women. He got the little baby. It's a lot, okay? And while a lot of people are for the relationship, because I think a lot of women are for that relationship because they like to see other women get spoiled, right? Like they feel like a woman should, be wined and dined. But at the same time, she's traded that in. Um, she's traded love in for give me the money, give me the diamonds, pearls, all of that. Like she knows she's not really getting that from him. I think Diddy is a loving person, but he's definitely not somebody that knows how to be in like a normal monogamous relationship. Um, and so for Miami to be, I don't know. I think it's just funny that for her to even be talking about marriage in general. Um, it sounds like to me she just don't even she wouldn't even want to be married, honestly. I mean, right? With the city girl lyrics, y'all know how they talk. So I mean, girl, you don't even got to worry about that. Y'all worried about being scamming rich like I don't know. um but I'm with young Miami. I'm with her. I am. Don't nobody want to be with somebody who's, what I'm saying, plan them out like that, especially when you are married. People do not take relationships serious. So, when it comes to marriage, a lot of people are the same way when it comes to marriages. They play around with that too. So, child, it's hard out here. It really is. I myself am a married woman, and I feel the same way. If you gonna be out here cheating, the relationship is going to go down. It's going down, downhill. Even if you try, I always say this because me and my husband, we talk a lot too. I always say this: even if a relationship goes through that specific thing, right? Even if or when a couple decides we're gonna work through it, that damage is there. It's done. And it's still going to negatively affect the relationship, even though y'all have worked through it or whatnot. So that's something that just needs to be understood, period, no matter what. But y'all can let me know what y'all think about that because yeah. But I'm with her. I I don't want to be married and going through that. But it's a lot to go through that even if you're not married to me. I mean, because I think again, I'm looking at the messenger like, girl, you're sharing Getty. Like, let's just call a thing a thing. You're sharing him willingly. But then you have the nerve to be talking about how your husband, I'm not trying to share him. I'm not trying to this, that. It's just weird to me, right? Y'all get what I'm saying? Because there's this weird thing that a lot of people got going on where it's like, oh, if we in a relationship or we're not married and somebody playing around, it's just kind of like it is what it is. But then when you're married, it's oh my God. No. I'm the type where it's like, look, married or not, if we together, ain't none of that playing around stuff. It can't be, or it can be, but it's gonna be one bumpy ride. It's gonna be a crazy roller coaster ride, right? It's gonna be a toxic Krishan and Blueface relationship. Okay, so I'm just saying that's what it's going to give, like every time. So, um, I don't see anything wrong with Miami said. I really don't. She's telling the truth. Nobody want to deal with that, but it's just crazy that you could be dealing with that right now. Like she is dealing with that. I'm not gonna say Diddy's cheating because apparently she says that they're open with each other and they talk about everything and he tells her everything, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I know he still got some things that he do not really share with her. Either way it go, it's just weird for you, Miami, to be talking about how you don't want to share your husband, but you don't mind sharing your boyfriend or whatever Diddy is supposed to be to you. But y'all can let me know what y'all think about that. I'm gonna keep it moving along, and we're gonna get into Nicki Minaj, who has been doing very big things lately. She's always doing big things, right? We know that. Queen of rap, Harajuku Barbie, Chun Li, whatever you will. All right, we know what it gives, but but she is still going hard out here, and I think that is what is really just giving the people that excitement that they have right now. I know I was excited to find out that I mean, the new single, loved it. Ruby Red, Red Ruby the Sleeves. Um, liked it a lot. Loved the switches of her flow. Like I've always appreciated that about her because she's going in off top, right? But then she can switch it up and give you like the singing and switch it up and have her flow be going a whole totally different way. And it just gives. And then there's the fact that she's real playful with her words and the metaphors and all of that good stuff. She's very, very, very shady. I know y'all were talking about how she was possibly shading Meg and Cardi and whoever else, the other girls that she don't get along with. I know people talked about that, but it is what it is. Even if she wasn't shading nobody, she don't got to be shading nobody in no song for me to like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just appreciate bars, great beat and all of that anyway. But on top of that, she gave us a Queen Radio episode because she does that when she feel like it. Now ain't that crazy? You could just do your episodes whenever, like just go a whole long time without even doing one. But then when you say, hey, yeah, new episode coming out, you just got thousands of people popping up. Like, ooh, must be nice. Must be nice. Anyway, let me show y'all a clip of Queen Radio where she talked about starting that new label. Just give me a second. Y'all know I'll be moving a little bit slow. I really do. I'll be moving slow. I'll be moving slow. So bear with me. I'm trying to find it. Okay. I think I found it.
Well, I have a record label now.
Whoa!
Well, I have a record label now.
Whoa!
Okay, first of all, Shade Room, and shout out to Shade Room, by the way, too. But let me tell y'all how y'all got me messed up. Why on earth would y'all sit up here? Why would y'all sit up here and only put that little small clip of that? Y'all know we wanted to hear more. Okay, so I apologize to y'all on that. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up on even trying to find the full clip of that, but that just annoyed me. I did not expect that to be just her literally announcing she has a record label. But shout out to Nicki Minaj because that is major. Might I add, it is also Women's History Month. Okay? Shout out to us, ladies. We are amazing. There is literally nothing that we can't do. I mean, that I can think of. So yeah. And I feel like where she is right now, it's it's almost like why not? Literally. And she knows so much about this whole game that I feel like she can definitely give a lot to her artists, and hopefully everything goes good because let's be clear, it's one thing to know a lot, but it's a whole nother thing to be in charge of people's careers. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that it's a smooth ride. I know that the people that she has signed probably are really, really, really appreciative of the opportunity that they have received. I'm sure of that. I think she got like 4 or 5 people already signed. So shout out to those people. That is major. Nicki is she killing it, man. She going hard, and I love the fact that she's just thinking broad, like music, doing tours and videos and festivals, concerts, all of that stuff. Like that stuff puts wear and tear on a person. That's why I don't never be like, oh my God, when is Rihanna making a new album? When is Rihanna gonna? Because baby, they've been doing this for years, so they deserve whatever chill time they decide to take. And really, they never do take chill time because if they're not working doing so much on the artist side of things, they're still in the background working on other things. So I mean, shout out to Nicki, y'all. What y'all think? Do y'all feel like we know she has the knowledge, right? We know she got the skills, right? But do you feel like she can handle such a very big, very, very big, responsible role like that? You know what I mean? Do you feel like that will be something that's stressful for her, or do you feel like she got this because she got the right people on her side? I'm pretty sure she knows how to pick great people to work with, and that she can juggle it. She can juggle that mommyhood, wifely duties, all of that. You feel like she got it because she is a beast now. She is a beast. So I'm not underestimating her. I'm just saying it is very hard with the whole record label thing because we've seen we see how it is, right? I just don't want her to ever be in no situation where you know artists are trying to say, oh well, she gave me a bogus contract, or but what y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Anyway, shout out to the queen. I feel like this is definitely queen things. So if you're gonna give yourself that name, you definitely have to live up to it. And we know that honestly she lives up to it. I mean, in my opinion. So we can move right along into Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown, let me say this first before I play this clip. You be doing stuff that you be doing stuff that make people how can I put it? You do stuff that make people have something to say about you, that and not necessarily in the good way all the time. And so that's why with all of the things that people come out and say about him, I'd be like, look, I don't know if that's true or not. I would hope he's not just this madman who's literally doing harm to women, all of those things, right? But he definitely got a temper on him, or he just got like an impulse. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna play the clip. Let me just play the clip. Let me play it for y'all because I know I don't want to talk y'all to death, but y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay, so hold on. All right. So I'm not going to play the audio, obviously, because music is playing. He's at his concert, baby, and he's grinding on the girl. They play "Take You Down." That's one of my faves. That's one of my faves. Yes. Okay. Look, they got the year up there. Is that the year it came out? Wow. I feel old. Mm-mm-mm. Don't that feel so long ago? 2007. So as you can see, he's dancing on her. You know, you got the dancers out there. They really body rolling. Oh, he threw her phone. Chris. Okay. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. Okay. Take it down. I really want to take your phone. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. All right. So, guys, I feel like this. I'm looking at Shorty, right? She's obviously enjoying the moment. It looks like it, but she's on her phone. And I was thinking it could be one or two things. It could be that she's trying to play like she's bored or something, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe she still got to text back her man, you know what I'm saying? He probably like, what's going on? What you doing? I don't know. She probably got one of them type of dudes. Or she could be just so geek that she's like, look, oh my God, girl, I'm on the stage with Chris Brown right now. Da, 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 trying to hurry up and show them or something. I'm thinking it's that. I'm gonna give Shorty the benefit of the doubt. I don't think she was trying to downplay him like, this is nothing major. Chris Brown is just body rolling on me. I don't think she was trying to play him. Um, I think maybe she was trying to hurry up and show some people back at home or something. Because I ain't gonna lie, I probably would be trying to do that too. Because you don't got nobody to record for you. Like, yeah, she probably took her phone up there because it's like, look, even if she was with her homegirl at the concert, she's probably like, look, I don't have no time for you to say, oh, your phone closed and I couldn't unlock it, or oh, I didn't get a good shot, like on some hating stuff. No, I need you to be on point. And if you're not gonna be on point because maybe you too lit, whatever, I'm gonna take my phone with me just in case so that I make sure I get the footage. But luckily for her, somebody had already got the footage, so she's good. But that is I'm not gonna lie, you got me messed up throwing my phone, but that is pretty epic. Like Chris Brown threw your damn phone. Call me crazy, but that's epic. Like, I guess it's just because I'm a major fan of him and loved him ever since he came out. Like, I still fangirl over him. Um, but you got me messed up, Chris. This is why people be calling you crazy and saying you got like like a rage to you. I can believe that. I can. I just hope that, of course, when it comes to those serious things that get said about him, but we ain't gonna get into them, that those are just things that get said. I hope and pray. But baby, he said, F that phone, all eyes on me. You hear me? He demands attention. What is Chris's sign? What is Chris Brown's sign? Anybody know? I wonder what his sign is. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, looks like it was a good time. And I do see that Chris did say, guys, he did say that that she got her phone back. Now, I'm wondering, do it got some damage to it? Like what? You might, if it do, you might want to pay that, Chris. You might want to. I don't want to hear nothing later talking about how Chris Brown damaged my phone, so I got to sue him for 22 million. And I'm laughing at that, but that really could happen. We have seen things like that happen. So, Chris, I'm just saying, love that you're a wild card, but you already know how easy it is for you to get for you to get the bad rap for things. So just make sure that that phone is working correctly. I don't know if you got to make her sign something that let it be known it's okay. Chris gave me like $300 just in case the phone get damaged. Something, because look, some stuff can get you in some trouble and you didn't even mean no harm. All right. So that just tripped me out. But man, let me have been on stage with Chris Brown. I'm gonna be like, whoo, I'm gonna be sweating harder than him, and he the one dancing. Let's move along, y'all. Let's move along into some real shadiness, all right, that I've seen on the Shade Room as well. It's Chaka Khan. Now, Chaka Khan is one of my favorite singers, honestly. And I know you're probably like, well, what you know about Chaka Khan? I am 29 years old, but baby, let me tell you, my mom is the reason why I know and love the music that I love. Okay. Grew up listening to some of the biggest, right? And Shaka Khan was one of her favorites, and she became one of my favorites too. I love that she has that big voice. It's soulful, it's like raspy. Shaka Khan she does a lot with her voice. But she, like many artists who have been around for a long time and has broken so many records and all of that. She is a diva. Okay, she's a diva. Let's check out what she had to say about Mary J. Blige, because y'all know Mary J. did a cover to Sweet Thing, which was Shaka Khan's and Rufus, her group back then, their song, right? And so we all love Sweet Thing. Like, what? And her version definitely gave some flavor to it, and she did her thing. She put her Mary J. Blige on it. So I really appreciated her version just as much as the original. So let's hear what Shaka Khan had to say about it. Mm.
When you would introduce the Rufus song "Sweet Thing," which was your ballad,
I wrote it.
You would call it the song Mary J. Blige f***ed up. Is that true?
Well, I didn't say that out in public. I might have said it to her.
Okay, but so you did believe.
But
she
I told
f***ed
Mary
up.
J. Blige she fucked it up.
How'd she f*** it up?
Number one, her vocals were flat. And I told her, I asked her, I said, what time of day was it? A night? What were you doing when you decided to cover Sweet Thing? Where were you at when you covered it? Oh, girl, I've been up all late and it was at 8 o'clock in the morning, girl. I said, girl, you don't sing nothing at 8 o'clock in the morning, especially if you have to get up to sing it. If you'd have been up all night smoking crack or something, I don't know, might have been a whole different thing. But you don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to sing, girl. But she and I have that kind of relationship. We can talk.
Yeah, you guys ended up recording together, right?
Yeah.
This was not time in the 1990s.
Okay, so let me say this. I like the fact that she pretty much let it be known that she never said that out loud. Two people going around saying, yeah, she effed up my song, that she actually said that to Mary J. Blige, like, yeah, you kind of, the vocals wasn't giving what they needed to give. I appreciate her doing that because that's better than you flat out going around to everybody else talking about how bad it was. But now you did just let the world know how you thought. But I mean, she did the same thing to Kanye West. But yeah, she did the same thing to Kanye West when he did Through the Wire, which was obviously a sample of Through the Fire, one of her songs. See what I'm saying? She got hits on hits. But she said about him, like, she hated what he did to it. She hate that he sped up her vocals and made it sound like, like cartoonish or whatnot, like helium or something. So and that was fair too. At first I'm like, oh, she just complaining a little too much. She just kind of one of them people who mad that somebody was able to redo their song. But to each his own. She can feel how she want to feel, but apparently she did respond to it. Let's see what she said. It said, recently I was asked about a list of the greatest singers of all time, and instead of questioning the need for such a list, I was pitted against other artists and I took the bait. As artists, we are unfairly put into quote unquote boxes, categories, or on lists. Being an artist or musician is not a competition, it's a gift for which I am truly grateful. It was not my intention to cause pain or upset anyone. To anyone that felt this way, I sincerely apologize. Thank you for all of the love everyone has shown me unconditionally. I have always been about empowering others, and I started a foundation for that very purpose. I will be announcing soon. Empowering all artists is most important because we are truly the architects of change, and change begins within the heart. I love you all, and God bless. Shaka. Okay, Shaka. Now that was very mature. I love that. I agree. Artists are always thrown into categories and boxes and just not able to be necessarily seen the way they intend on being seen. I'll say, if y'all get what I mean. So I get that, and I get that she did not intend on hurting anybody as well. I don't think she was trying to be like that. But as far as her trying to say, oh, I was pitted against other artists and I took the bait, it's kind of like, girl. Now, sometimes in these podcasts and interviews, people will do stuff like that. They will, to see if you're going to say something shady. So I get what she's saying. But at the same time, I don't know if he necessarily was trying to do that with her. I don't know. Maybe he could have been. Who knows? But either way, she took accountability for the fact that she may have, rubbed people the wrong way, including Mary J. Blige. So shout out to her for that. Very mature of her. And I like that because even though she is a diva, she is a queen, right? You don't want that diva attitude of where you're like, I'm better than everybody. Nobody's as good as me. So I can appreciate that. So yeah, shout out to Shaka Khan, shout out to her. I love the way she cleaned that up because it definitely looked a little shady and messy for her to it was, you know what it was, y'all? It was the crack comments. It was the crack comments for me. Like, girl, and then you asked her what time of day it was that she sung it. Oh my God, girl. Ooh. You know what? She one of them. Could you some of y'all got like moms and aunts and people like that in y'all family who is just like very, very vocal. Okay. And you appreciate their honesty, but you also be like, damn. Damn, really? Like that's how you gonna do me? Like, ooh, so rough. So just out there with it. Anyway, shout out to Shaka Khan. Out to Mary J. Blige as well, because Mary J. Blige is that girl. I don't care what nobody say. No, she is not the best singer. I don't even know who the best singer is, if you ask me. But we cannot front or deny the work that she has put in, the amazing songs that she has sung over the past, decades and decades. So yeah, I gotta put some respect on Mary's name, whether she's done a cover to someone else's song or her own. She has always done well to me. Now, do she be yelling on her tracks and stuff too? Yeah, but a lot of people do that. I mean, look at Jennifer Hudson, great singer, but she yells too. People be called. Shout out to Sean. I gotta mention this. Sean everywhere he be calling her screaming for Hudson, and that be having me crying laughing. So anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's get into Glorilla. Now, Glorilla, girl, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned because you are constantly just in some messy stuff, and I know she don't be meaning to be in anything, but it do be just giving like, girl, what's going on? But she's doing her thing, so I will give her that. Like, she has come a very long way from where she came from, obviously, getting signed, doing all these shows. The wardrobe has, changed and gotten better. The looks, the makeup, the hair. Like, she does her big one for sure. But it be always like some ratchet drama going on too. So y'all know what happened. I don't know if y'all remember, but she did have that situation back at the club where I guess they thought she was supposed to be performing, and these janky promoters. The promoter said, "Hey, she's gonna be performing," and she did not, because she said that she was supposed to be doing a walkthrough, not a performance. And people in the crowd were so mad that they decided to throw water on her and spit at her. Even, disgusting. And yeah, some of her people that was with her, luckily they got rowdy for her, and they poured water back, and was talking stuff back, but security did not react. And so apparently she had so much of an issue with that she let the security guard go. And so y'all are gonna hear a clip of him pretty much going in on the situation and letting it be known, that he didn't feel like that was a situation that he should have necessarily responded to. So let me play it.
Cows do. So all that extra, man, I don't want to hear none of this. She making videos, ain't it? She can talk to y'all, can? You know what I'm saying? Can she talk to me? You know what I'm saying? You alive? God led her. We out there. I did my job. It's complete. You know what I'm saying? But far as go over there and whoop that like that, nah, I ain't that type of. I ain't even go over there and whoop nobody. But they in front of our face, and they did it, whoop the brakes off. Be sleep, snoring, ugly. Her wig would have been all of them. They would have mopped the floor with that. next day. You know what I'm saying? If she was through that wall in our face, you know what I'm saying? But she didn't do that. She did laugh in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna go back and whoop nobody. You know why? It's called assault charge. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose my license. You know what cowards do. So all that extra
And this is the clip. Okay. Not gonna play the audio because I do believe music was playing, and it was already music playing when he was talking. So hopefully YouTube don't try to get me on that because they've been blowing me with these little rules and things. They got so many of them. But as you can see, you know what I'm saying. Her people was ready to get active with the other chicks that were out there. Let it be known that they not gonna play with y'all at all. But spitting, you got me messed up. You got me messed up, baby. We can get down. I don't care how big I am. If that spit touch me, oh, it is what it is. I see you in court later. But I'm not about to play with you. That's disgusting. Ugh, okay. And y'all, they so petty. They are so petty for having this clip of him, this freeze clip, whatever you will, of his reaction to the water being thrown. Now somebody in the comments said translation, get somebody else to do it. Okay. But nah, for real, honestly, I feel for him, you know, I can't do certain things because it will possibly get me in a situation of where I could lose my license and I get sued and all of that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we just expect security. Well, I'm not even gonna say us necessarily, but definitely them artists, they be expecting security to just do all types of stuff. And it's like, look, yeah, they got to make wise decisions as well. Now I understand she was attacked, so even somebody throwing water on you is an attack. However, for you to demand that he go back and he monkey stomper or anything like that, no, uh-uh. That situation did not call for that. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about that, but honestly, I don't feel like that called for that. And had he, went and got down on Shorty, people would have been mad. They would have been mad. And y'all would have too. Y'all who feel like he should have did more because y'all would have been like, you don't put your hands on a female, right? So, I mean, I just don't see him as being in the wrong. Was he alert? He was alert. I mean, he looked directly in the direction when he saw, like, okay, when he felt that water splash on him or whatnot, So I don't think he should have been fired for it. I would love to hear what she has to say about that. Did you fire him, Gorilla, or was it over something else? Because if it was over that, I feel like that's BS. But let me throw a little shade at Glorilla too. But are we really surprised when she is the same one who sat up there saying that she wanted to get an assistant who she would pay what? What did she say? Was it $1,000 a week or 500 a week? Hold on, let me look this up. Let me look this up because, baby, let me look this up because that tripped me out. Okay, it wasn't even 1,000 a week, y'all. It wasn't even 1,000 a week, baby. It was 550 a week, girl. Now it's no shade. Some people get paid that a week at their job. Okay, but at the same time, if I'm working for a big artist and we flying here doing this, like you're an assistant, so you are in charge of a lot of things, baby. A lot of things. You ain't just doing you in charge of a lot of things. Even if you her damn hairstylist, that's a lot of work too. Because y'all see how many wigs and hairstyles these girls wear, and how many they get their hair done like every other day, sometimes twice in one day. Just depends. So it's a lot of work. And so let me just list what them damn job titles or job expectations were. She said she expected them to manage her calendar, organize meals, travel accompaniment, and other typical responsibilities. And it's just like, okay. And on top of that, the qualifications. Let's look at the qualifications that she wants you to have. Excellent communication and interpersonal skills, outstanding time management or organizational skills, customer service skills, ability to multitask and prioritize workloads, high level of attention to detail, organizing and managing all deliveries, discretion and confidentiality, educated to high school diploma level. Now, those are not some super crazy qualifications, honestly. I will say that, because why wouldn't you want somebody who's obviously great at communication? You need that. You need somebody who's very well with time management, because damn it, that's why you need an assistant to begin with, is because you struggle with time management. And multitasking for sure, especially large workloads. um Attention to detail, so all of that stuff is important, right? So I'm not mad at the qualifications. I'm just saying, when it comes to the responsibilities and things, you got to understand 550. But she said that the reason why it's 550 is because she's paying for all of the flights. And I know flights are not expensive. I mean, I said are not expensive, are expensive. All right. I know they are. All right. But girl, but I appreciate, you know what? I appreciate her honesty. Obviously, sis ain't got no huge budget like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's just what she's working with, what she's able to give. And she knows that somebody would love to take on that opportunity, especially a person who knows that, hey, this could lead to many more opportunities. So she gonna get somebody. And I think she has, obviously, right? But I'm just saying that, and let's look at the responsibilities before I get off of this. So it says manage calendar and schedule meetings, scheduling and maintaining the non-work related calendar of all events and appointments, in parentheses, doctor visits, dinner reservations, etc. Handle travel and itineraries for glow arrangements, including ground transportation, flights, hotels, and other reservations to smooth travel, ensure smooth travel for all. Coordinate safety protocols with road managers, security, and drivers. Travel with Glow to both business and personal related events. Organize meals schedule. Grocery shop, mail pickup, various run various errands during the week and some weekends. File and keep track of wardrobe and receipts on occasion. Manage personal belongings, wardrobe schedule, make sure Glow has related pieces for events, packing and unpacking suitcases during travel, keeping clothing and personal items organized when traveling, attend weekly team meetings. And this is all for the rate of $550 per week. Okay, girl. Uh, Again, she knows. She knew. I say she knew because this is old, but she knew she was gonna get somebody for sure. That's for sure. That's why she did not mind putting that up. Because I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, "Girl, you really felt like putting that up was a good idea." But you know what I'm saying. And you know what? Let me stop. Why did I just realize that I got this layout as if a person is coming up? I get on my own nerves. This is supposed to be a solo layout. I am not supposed to. Anyway, y'all gotta work with me because me and StreamYard are, we just now getting close with each other. I'm new to this. Only been doing YouTube for a few weeks, so bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Don't beat me down. But anyway, she knew she was gonna get somebody because at first I was thinking, nah, sis, this ain't it. This ain't it. But she knew she was gonna get somebody because somebody's always willing to work. Somebody knows that, hey, this is definitely an opportunity. It's a big opportunity already, but it can lead into other major opportunities and just the things I'll see and I get to travel. So somebody gonna be with it, but it's definitely for somebody who does not have kids, who's young, or that does not have a whole lot of bills. You know what I mean? Like, girl, child. But either way, so point being is that the fact that she would ask that man to go and attack somebody, and the fact that he was not willing to, she fired him over that allegedly, because I don't know, but that's what they saying out here. um the fact that she would do that, it just brings me back to the whole this situation with the assistant thing. She wants somebody to do all that stuff for 550. Why would she want a security guard to go and jeopardize his security license and his reputation, and him possibly being sued, or maybe her people coming back to hunt and stalk him down. She didn't care about that. So I just feel like, Lo, that is horrible for you to expect him to do that. You gotta leave that hood stuff. You gotta turn that off, babe. Like, I get it. It's in you. If it's in you, it's in you. Some stuff you just don't change. But you didn't have to fire that man over that. And hopefully you better hope he don't sue you either. Cause he kind of got he got a strong, argument, I'll say, if that's what really happened, and if he even cared to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead with that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Glorilla. Clean it up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. That's all I can say. But you're doing your big one, so shout out to Glow. But if you out here doing people like that, I don't appreciate that. Nah, you got to watch out too, because honestly, that's another thing. Okay, I want to get off of her, but that's another thing. I recently saw this. She got her wig snatched off in the crowd, or they was tugging at her wig because she was crowd surfing. I know they love to do that. Everybody got to do that, I guess, just to feel like, yeah, I'm really that girl, that dude, right? But people be stealing. I guess they was trying to tug her wig off, and people do be taking wigs, baby. So she decided, you know what, F it, I'm feeling it. It's lit. I'm gonna take this bug off for y'all. She took it off and she flung it into the crowd, and some girl caught it, and they even caught up with the girl and posted her, because she literally took that wig and reused it and had it installed on her head, which I thought was hilarious, because that's kind of nasty. But I know she washed her hair and all of that. I already know, and it looked good. It looked good, honestly, but Glow be in some crazy situations, man. I just don't want her to be in no situation where it be like some really, really, really wild, I don't know, with fights, wig pulling. It's just been a lot. Let's move along. Last but not least, we got to get into Trick Daddy. And you probably like, Trick Daddy, we ain't heard from him in how long? But he said some stuff that made my stomach turn a little bit. And I figured, if I gotta be grossed out, y'all need to be grossed out with me, okay? So let's just find this damn clip, because Trick Daddy is something else, man. He is something else. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me find it. Again, when it come to this transition and stuff, y'all, I just don't be, I don't be quick like that. So I apologize for y'all on that. Like, for real, for real. I really be, I don't be meaning no harm. Now, where is it? Okay.
I like
Sit
to
down,
sit
bad.
down
And what they
bad.
supposed to do?
I make sure I'm very clean, and I make sure I'm right down there. Shave all these gray hairs off these balls. So
Oh, Lord,
feel like
honey.
that, And I don't like old. I don't like to. If you're an older woman, if you're anywhere near my age, you have to be a sexy woman like you. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I like dark-skinned women. Women like you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But I like real women that I believe.
Did he say that?
That's what I do. I'm a pleaser. I'm down with the eating gang. I'm sure you heard about that.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that.
I'm down with the eating gang, and I'm not only the hair club president, but I'm also a member. So If I eat you out, I don't mind if you eat me out.
Oh, that's a lot.
You know, some women are down with the Gucci crew. They'll go far as the Gooch, and that's as far as they go. But I'm a very much.
Wait a minute.
I'll go down on my woman. She don't have to go down on me.
But you want if she go down on you, if you go down on her, you want her to go down on you?
No, not necessarily.
But you don't mind
but she can.
She can, but you don't mind. You want her to eat your too?
If she don't mind.
Oh.
If she don't mind, I bathe. I take sit down baths. That's why I don't say bathe. I say bathes. I like to.
Okay, yeah. So that tickled me because, baby, what? Now look, it's no shame being thrown towards any man's way who has a very open sexual, I don't know, life preference, whatever. It's no shade to y'all because, you know, I mean, whatever pleases you. However, let's get into the fact that these two are in the kitchen cooking, right? And I hate to be that person who's like real snooty patooty because people get on my nerves with this. But Nene, you need to pull your hair into a ponytail or something, babe. You do. It's no shade. You do. I know you look cute. Yeah. Maybe she was just standing there anyway, so maybe she wasn't really helping cook like that. But shout out to Trick Daddy because I do think that that's great that he has a love for cooking, and I love to see a man cooking, especially if he know how to throw down. But you talking about eating booty while you cooking, like I guess that's what makes it. I guess that's what makes it even more interesting, right? So he getting them views, I'm sure, and he getting the feedback and the audience for sure talking like that, right? Because that ain't no ordinary cooking show. Martha Stewart would never, okay? But look, as for me, when it comes to me, I don't. Again, it's no shade, to each his own. I just would not want someone who is into that because I don't know. It's just so. Here's my thing, and I say this to people all the time when we get on the topics of sex because we can get into that, y'all. If y'all really interested in getting into those conversations, I definitely would love to, do that. Y'all just gotta let me know that y'all with it, okay? Because I'm still, I'm new, growing, and I just don't want to do anything that people ain't really feeling, right? But I always say when it comes to that area of things, I have never liked for anybody to be too freaky. And when I say that, people always be like, I don't like what you mean, or I'll get that. It's exactly what I'm saying. Too freaky. It's some things to me that is just too freaky, like too freaky to the point where it's not even like kinky or like, oh, that's a turn on. It's like, ugh, I'm concerned, or that's just going too far. You know what I mean? And that's what this is a perfect example. Like, now people gonna debate with me on that because they gonna be like, well, how you got a problem with somebody, playing back there if you don't find oral to be an issue. And if I hope it ain't nobody under adult age listening to this, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people gonna argue that. Oh, well, if you don't see oral as a nasty thing, what's the problem with the backdoor play? The thing about it is that it's just baby, I don't mess around back there, like, for real. I'm not into the either, so I just yeah. But shout out to Trick for let it be known that he is a clean man. that he shaves, that he, gets down there and takes care of that garden. Uh, I appreciate that. That's very important. There are a lot of unclean people out here, okay, women and men. And so if he takes care of himself, shout out to him. And maybe Trick is trying to shoot his shot out. He's trying to make it be known, because I'm assuming he's single. Maybe he's trying to let somebody out there know, hey, this is what I'm into, so that he can probably find somebody who into that. And I can respect the fact that he said he not no petty dude, right? He's not that dude who's like, look, if I go down on you, you have to do this to me. Like, he's not saying that. He's just saying, if she with it, I'm with it. Okay. But either way, that was a bit much. Y'all cooking, and I'm trying to worry about the food, not that. But that just made me want to watch his cooking show even more. I'm not even gonna lie, because he's just, as far as like the conversation wise, he is definitely a cackle. Okay, he's somebody who you definitely gonna hear some interesting things from, and you gonna laugh. And then the fact that he cooking some good food too, I love watching cooking videos. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna still check it out, even though you had the game messed up. You had the game messed up for sure with that whole. Yeah, but shout out to Jig Daddy, y'all. Guys. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So I hope that y'all enjoyed these hot topics. I really do. You know what I'm saying? It's just been a lot going on. All right. We only 5 days, 6 days, sorry, into what is it? March. Sad because, child, 6 days in, and it's just been a whole lot of okay. And then again, gotta shout out to all my ladies. Oh, shout out to all my guys too. I do want y'all to know that just because it said girls love talk, don't get it twisted. We all love talk, okay? So men, I hope to see y'all as well. I will say this: shout out to us for Women's History Month. So that made me want to do like some, maybe some pieces on women, like focused on women, because it's our month, why not? And I think the 8th of March is supposed to be Women's Day. I think so. Anyway, y'all, shout out to all of you who have came in to listen. I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to you if you subscribed, or if you just, came and casually scrolled along and watched a couple of videos or whatnot. Either way, it's always appreciated here. What I'm saying. I will make sure to, where's my banner? I wanted to add my banner too, to let y'all know and put that fair use, because I noticed I didn't do that, and I don't want to play around, because your girl she didn't get into some trouble for that copyright stuff, and I just don't. I don't want that smoke. I'm a new growing channel, so I don't have time for that. And that ain't fair. They real strict with the rules around here, so I'm trying to follow the rules. I don't want that type of smoke. I also have to add in here, you guys. I got to add in here my Cash App. Just if you're feeling like I want to support the channel, because it is expensive trying to invest in yourself when it comes to being a content creator. All right. And I got a lot of things that I need. So if you feel like supporting, you feel me, you like what I'm giving, donations are always welcome and appreciated. And again, thank you guys for listening in. I will be back. And until next time, you guys, I am out. Bye.